Hi, Ant at Hawthorne Grove. Welcome back. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. It's nice to see my little base growing. I'm on Facebook too, if anybody's on Facebook. You can find me, Hawthorne Grove, on Facebook. Instagram is a Hawthorne_Grove. I try and post my best sort of images on there. You can play around with the filters a little bit, make it a little bit more in keeping with the whole wildwood thing. I love to come to the forest, as you know, and today it's a damp day. Fortunately this afternoon it's not raining, but it's very damp, very overcast, droplets of water on all the branches and the twigs. You can hear the pitter-patter as it's falling onto the leaves. Very still, very quiet, apart from the traffic in the distance. When I come to the forest, sometimes it reminds me of a time where we probably remember from a past, from a previous soul existence. I seem to remember a dwelling pretty much that looked like a stone barn with a wood burner and some simple things in it. And a short walk away from the barn, you reach the edge of a wood. And you could go into the wood. And my soul, my previous incarnation, whatever you want to say, remembers a constant toing and froing into this wood. And there was a space in the wood that I used to go to. I used to do some healing ritual there. Used to do some peaceful kind of well-being, holistic meditation, shamanic journeying, whatever. But it was a space that I remember. In this life, going back to 2007 maybe, I went off to southwest Wales for a permaculture course, and we were holding the course on an off-grid community farm. And a short walk down an old drover's path from the farm were two dwellings. One inhabited by a chap who built a massive roundhouse using materials on the land, Tony, very influential character. And then a few fields across from him, on the edge of a woodland, was one of the other founding members of the community, was Emma, and she lived in basically a mud hut. She's probably got a couple of dwellings down there now that she's built herself. And she's on the edge of a wood, so to get her water and to go to do her meditation and to converse with like tree energy, otherworldly spirits, that kind of thing, she goes into the wood a little way. And we went down there on a sunny afternoon to visit her. And there was so much of my past life that was hitting me in the face. It was sort of going, boom, hello, remember? And she let us go down to this place by the stream in the wood, and she'd set up like a little plateau by the stream with like a crystal circle round it, and she used to go down there and do her workings and her meditations. And yes, it was a different wood, a different location, but what she was doing was what I feel like I was doing in a previous time. So many memories from that era, that period. I remember the interior of the dwelling where I was. It was pretty much a stone barn with a gable door that looked out onto the green area outside. And there was a humble stove in the room, and there were shelves with books, potions, pots, candles, all sorts of stuff going on. There was a little galley kitchen. As you walked in the door, you walked across to your right, and there was a galley kitchen, tiny little thing, but with again with a couple of worktops in there, a couple of tables, hanging dried herbs and plants across the window. Shelves all round the main room with all kinds of bottles and potions and things, and I was pretty much the guy that people came to if they had any ailments, if they had any aches and pains, if they had illnesses or whatever. It was quite likely that the old chap on the edge of the wood in the stone barn was going to have something that would help them. I lived alone, but I also had a lot of animal friends, particularly a doe that used to come to me quite a lot. A deer used to come quite a lot. The doe or the roe, I get confused with that one, is the animal that I still call on today for journeying or spiritual work. Fox was there, badger, the kind of creatures that you expect to find in that kind of environment, and they would all cross my threshold from time to time. More animals would cross my threshold than humans. It was a beautiful, peaceful, tranquil life, and I remember that particular life very well. And whenever I come to the forest, and I come to my space here in the forest, I go right back to that time, and I always remember. And I hear the deer in the forest here. You know, I hear them call, or I hear them rushing across scrubland in the distance, and I smile to myself. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's a peaceful, dank sort of day, as I say, but I wanted to come here, and I wanted to share that thought with you because it's always in my mind when I come to this place. I've had several lives told to me or made apparent to me, but this one with the chap in the stone barn, very much a wise man, medicine man, hermit, druid, call him what you like. That's the guy that I remember the most. So I just wanted to share that with you. Bit of a dreamy sort of thing going on with me today, so I apologise if I've waffled a bit. But have you got any thoughts? Have you got any particular past lives, if you believe that kind of stuff, that you're particularly drawn to, or that you particularly remember? Pop a comment down below. Have a little share. Just have a little chat and see what brings up thoughts for you. Is there any specific places, any specific things that happen in this life that remind you of stuff? Interesting to know. So anyway, until the next time, there might be a little gap now because I'm away for Yule. We're going away to family for Yule, winter solstice. So there'll be a little gap, but I hope to make some more videos in January, so it'd be nice to catch up with you guys then. So I will take this opportunity for all of you that see this to wish you a very peaceful, very happy, and very blissful winter solstice Yule. And for those that celebrate it, have a very Merry Christmas, very peaceful time, share it with your family, lots of laughs, lots of smiles, have some peace around the planet for a while. That'd be really lovely. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you on the other side. Many blessings. Bye for now.